Tonight, a follow-up to a story KVUE News brought you last night. As Austin ISD looks to cut $30 million from its budget deficit, district leaders warn that they could have to cut staff. KVUE's Ford Sanders spoke with the local teachers union about their hopes for these budget changes.
$60 million in debt. It's AISD's current reality.
A deficit is not a bad thing. It can be something that can push an organization or a business forward, taking a calculated risk.
Ken Zarafis is the president of Education Austin, the union representing employees across 125 AISD campuses. He says with a deficit like this, and as the district looks to cut $30 million in spending, the district has options to cut costs.
Possibility of tax ratification. This community, I firmly believes so deeply in public education in these schools that they'll find any way they can to support our schools, because our legislature's not.
If we were to move forward with that and the voters were to approve that, that's the additional revenue that we would generate. So our revenue would climb from $753 to $797 million.
Eduardo Ramos, the district's chief financial officer, says this option avoids having to cut many staff at all. But 87% of AISD's budget goes to payroll, so some vacant roles and current staff could be at risk.
With regards to positions, we're concentrating on central office and operational positions. So we are trying to do our best to leave campuses untouched.
But Zarafis hopes this is the last resort.
And it's really important that people understand that the success of students is based on human beings, not programs, but the people in the classroom, in the cafeterias, on the buses.
The recommendations that we give are, again, as least impactful to our campuses as they can be.
Ramos and Zarafis both agree, letting voters decide may be the district's best bet.
Increasing our tax rate, we would have to go to the voters for that approval. That we are estimating would generate an additional $44 to $46 million in revenue for the district.
Hoping that soon a smaller deficit will be AISD's new reality. In Austin, Ford Sanders, KVUE News.
Thank you, Ford. AISD School Board would have to approve calling that voter-approved tax rate election, and trustees have until August to decide whether they want to put that on the November ballot. AISD and other districts have said state funding is one reason why they're dealing with large deficits. Many of them blame the fact that the state hasn't increased its basic allotment for public schools since 2019. Now, that's the amount the state pays districts per student. The current rate is about $6,160. State lawmakers did discuss allotment increases in recent legislative sessions, but they were tied to other education bills, including voucher legislation, and they didn't pass.